Thanks for joining me as we take a quick first look at our storm that will be coming our way for tomorrow. That's Wednesday the 16th in the evening, late into the evening, overnight into Thursday morning as it looks now. There's still some uncertainty with this storm, and so I will definitely be back with lots more updates, particularly at 7 p.m. tonight. I'll be back with a extended live stream, probably go 20-30 minutes with a lot of rambling about all my thoughts about the storm. So if you're interested in that kind of weather geekery, pay attention to that video. It should be fun, and there'll be opportunities for you to ask questions and things like that. But this is just your quick update this morning, so I want to go relatively quickly. What's happening here? We have this. Here's our storm, or at least the upper level piece of our storm here over the center of the country. There's plenty of energy here. Actually, what's a little less maybe obvious is that we have this kind of stalled front with a little bit of a low pressure system sliding off the east coast. Now, what's going to happen here is this is going to kind of get stalled out, and this will become the beginnings of the low pressure system combining with this upper level piece of energy that will cause our storm, which will then head in our direction. The storm really doesn't develop until tomorrow. That's what makes this a little tricky off the coast, and then it's going to head north and then kind of out to sea. The storm itself is not going to be dramatically, it won't be nearly as strong as the storm we had a couple of weeks ago, but what it will be is full of lots of moisture. And the question, and there'll be a huge contrast in moisture and temperature between the storm itself and this high pressure system to its north, which is very strong. And so we're going to be in the battleground of those two places. Will the dry air or will the warm, moist air from the storm win out? To our south and like across the mid-Atlantic, in the northern suburbs of a lot of the big cities, they're looking at lots and lots of snow. There's really no debate about that at this point. For us, though, the question is how far north does the snow shield get? And I think it will get in here. I think we'll see accumulating snow, but I don't think it'll be a ton of snow. But that is, the details on that are not clear entirely at this point. So that's why there's a lot of uncertainty, and why it'll be fun to take a deep look tonight. Here's your dew points, which shows why the only reason we may not get a lot of snow out of the storm would be this very dry air. Dew points 20 to 30 below zero, 40 below zero even here in Canada. And so that's basically a measure of how much moisture is in the air. The lower the dew point, the less moisture. Those are very dry. It's very, very dry with this high pressure system that's basically right over just north of Lake Superior. That's heading in our direction. It's going to slow the storm down and kind of push it out to sea. You need that high pressure there. That's what's going to filter. That's why we're going to get snow this time. There's going to be plenty of cold air being filtered in with it. But the problem is it's also trying to keep that moisture to our south. And so the question again is, how far north does that snow shield get? And we're kind of like we have been, it seems like lately, on the borderline of whether this is going to be significant or not. So here's my early call on snow hazard. This could very easily change. I think we see 3 to 5 inches south. There's a little bit of terrain enhancement, but not as much as we sometimes see it, and not as much as we saw last time with the storm about a little over a week ago now. 2 to 4 for a lot of the rest of us in Windham and Bennington counties. If you're up in Rutland and Windsor County, you're looking a little bit less, probably 1 to 3. And if you go north of there, maybe just a coating. Again, these numbers could shift down or up dramatically. To be quite frank with you, at the moment, modeling-wise, there are some models that give almost all of southern Vermont basically no snow. And there are some models that give us in over a foot of snow. So I don't think either of those two scenarios is likely, where we don't get anything or where we get over a foot of snow. But there's models there that represent both of those options. Not sure if we're ever really going to be able to have modeling completely figure this out for us, unfortunately, which leaves us in a bit of a quandary. But anyways, here's what I'm basically looking for. So enough snow, particularly as you get down towards the Mass Vermont border, where you should have to plow probably. The rest of us, the roads could get a little slick. I would say very far south, certainly there's some chance of no school or delayed openings for in-person school as you get towards the Vermont-Massachusetts border. Storm details, just to give you an idea. Plenty cold. It's going to be all snow. Starts between 8 and 10 p.m. tomorrow night, I think, somewhere in that area. Ends by late morning on Thursday. Travel could be tough Thursday morning, particularly if we end up with a little bit more snow that I'm looking at right now. Like I said, no in-person school is a possibility on Thursday. I think the further south you are in Vermont, the more likely that is. Snow is light and fluffy, and the winds are not that strong, so no, not now. No power problems anticipated. All right, I'll be back, like I said, tonight with an extended look at my, with a real long kind of live stream where you get a chance to ask questions and hopefully be a little interactive and not listen to me ramble about all the finer meteorological details of what's going on. But until then, here's my first look. And if you've got... Oh, I do want to say a quick thanks to my patrons who help support what I do here, help provide me with a lot of the equipment and a lot of the access to websites and things like that I need in order to provide high quality forecasts for you. So hopefully this forecast you find this interesting. And if you want to become a patron, you can follow the video that will be card that pops up here at the end of the video. Okay, thank you for joining me, and we'll be back again this evening at 7 p.m. for a live forecast.